Brian David Gilbert. We all know he's the only reason Polygon is alive, but who really is he? And where did he come from? And why hasn't he uploaded to the BDG channel in a while? Just kidding, I'm not going to keep this video a complete, exact copy of Waluigi Unraveled. That would be stupid. BDG is a Polygon fan favorite, but ask anybody outside of the community who he is and you'll get blanks. So why is a character so beloved by Polygon fans completely disregarded by everybody else? Hi, I'm Ian Sonnabend, and welcome to BDG Unraveled. I'm still new to dancing. I'm still on episode 1. If you haven't recently watched Waluigi Unraveled, go do that. It'll give you all the context you need for this video. But maybe it's just a thought, like you might have worked on Waluigi Unraveled, or you work at Polygon maybe? And maybe... Hi, Brian. Please don't click off, I need you. As you said, Nintendo cares almost too much about their characters. They never put a character into a game unless they're 100% sure it's a good fit. And since Brian is a perfect fit for Waluigi, it's only fair to give his truth some context. In Waluigi Unraveled, Brian has 11 truths. And for simplicity's sake of this video, we're gonna shorten that to a list of 5. 1, Brian is hardworking. 2, Brian's a bit of a scamp. Brian has had a gorgeous mustache. Wow. 4, Brian has a beautiful schnoz. And last but not least, 5, Brian loves to jump, and he loves to kick. So I've combined those into one, jump and kicker. These 5 truths perfectly encapsulate the essence of Brian's character. But since he's a YouTuber, I suppose you could argue that he's held up to lesser standards. So let's take anonymous YouTuber number 1. The first one, anonymous YouTuber 1 constantly goes too far for things that really don't matter, so line crosser. 2, anonymous YouTuber 1 loves to shout. He's screaming a lot. Hey guys! I'm standing on a bike! 3, he makes those dank beats. He uses music to brainwash his fans, and that's not really fair to him or his fans. It's every day, bro, with the Disney Channel flow. 4, arguably the worst one of these, he's threatening, and I think that's like really bad, and no one should threaten anyone ever.
It's not a threat, it's a promise. I want to kill this dude.
And finally, he's egotistical. And yeah, everyone's a little bit, but a little too much egotistical.
Top to bottom, Yeezy Red Octobers, Fragment 1, Off-White Nike.
Now, I'm not saying there's a specific YouTuber I've based these truths off of, but they are pretty bad. I mean, just looking at them. And so if anyone were to do one of these things, I really can't see them as a good person. And I can already hear you guys down below, but Ian, doesn't shouting apply to Brian? And I would say yes, but shouting isn't that bad. Like, look at everything else. Threatening, egotistical, line crosser. And so if Brian shouts a bit, what's the harm? Okay. I can't have a video where the truths apply to Brian. Can't have a video where the bad truths apply to Brian. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. Since anonymous YouTuber 1 shares a trait with Brian, I'm gonna connect them with this yarn. So now that they're connected, I just want to point out it's only one flaw, and that's not the end of the world. I mean, everybody has flaws. So if you shout, so what? We still love Brian, right?
What about Brian being threatening?
Don't ruin this for me. This video would be good. I can't have to comparing YouTuber to Brian.
Okay, I got it.
Now, my colleague has graciously brought to my attention that YouTuber and Brian share another truth. They're threats. Now, I would say Brian's threats are pretty empty normally, so I don't really think it matters. But I'll still connect them for her sake. But that's it. There can't be any more similarities, right? The video's ruined. Brian's just as bad as any other YouTuber. It's done. Go home.
Come on, Ian. Can't be ruined. There's got to be some way you can spin it.
No, I can't. It's over. I'll Venmo you guys later.
You sure?
Yeah. All right. It's been a couple hours now, and I've gotten some thinking done. Dark thinking time. But I realized that I could in fact spin this. That all I needed to do was think about this. Was think about the flaws. And that if I have flaws. Yeah, can you guys come back now? Yes, I think I have an idea. No, I have scissors. Okay, bye guys. Okay, so after you guys left, I decided that I would have a little think, and then I'd make a little like documentary vlog, you know, whatever, and that would be into the video, and we'd have a nice wholesome ending. But everyone has flaws, right?
Yeah.
And everyone has flaws, and everyone. Let me show you guys. These are my truths. 1, I'm passionate. 2, I do theater. It's fun, I guess. 3, I'm loud. And 4, I am short. And then 5, I don't have a 5th yet.
You have random talents that no one knows about, but even though you never talk about them, from what I've seen, you're pretty good at them.
Yeah,
I guess,
yeah.
I have no context for how good you are, so I shouldn't be talking actually.
No,
And on second thought,
no,
I guess I have no context
no,
for how much you talk about
no,
them, so
no. This is a positive thing. We're keeping this positive. 5, I'm good at things that not everyone would know. So we have these truths, right? But these truths are only a sliver of my identity. I spent months putting this video together and putting the script together and getting all of these printed out and the idea and getting people to come here and help me. And I didn't even know where it was going. I got so invested in this project that I forgot what really mattered. And that was unraveling Brian himself. Instead, I made this video about me. I took my precious little baby of a video and I put it in danger. My months of work of working on Brian, I made about me. So let's take a step back. Let's go back before I had this and this. Back when it was just Brian. Back to BDG Unraveled. Or maybe a little bit before that. Maybe back to when I was born. Because screw BDG Unraveled. This is Ian Unraveled. I don't have the budget for a Red Bull. But also, I'm not done with BDG, so forget I said any of that. Yeah? These strengths are also my biggest flaws. Remember Passionate Boy? We're not done with these yet. And that passion isn't just a me thing. That's a Waluigi thing. In Waluigi Unraveled, Brian makes a nice long list of Waluigi's truths. Now, I don't have that here, but if you pause, zoom in a little bit and enhance, you'll notice Waluigi is highly skilled. On his wiki page, Waluigi is seen as a master of sports, a strong and speedy man. And I'm sure, with my passion, I'd be able to be strong and speedy. Maybe? Also on Waluigi's wiki, it says he only cares about himself. And I just turned an entire video about this man into a video about this man. So, take that. I'm sorry. Moving back to Brian's list, we see how mischievous Waluigi is. And I put together an unofficial, illegal, after hours, in no way fair hockey league in one of the 3 ice rinks in all of Arkansas. That's pretty mischievous. But I don't need to be talking about Waluigi. A certain man already did that. This man is a wonderful, beautiful, dad look-alike, non-beard growing saint. And he spent weeks putting together a video about Waluigi and his live-action, full-motion video game. Yeah, going back to Brian's truths, we see he's hardworking. Huh. Brian's a bit of a scamp. I'm short. I'm childish. Boom. connected. Dab. Just kidding, I wouldn't do that. And Brian has a gorgeous mustache, and I can't really relate to that because, you know, the whole 14-year-old thing. But as you said, there's enough of me that wants to be Waluigi that I devote everything. This man has a great schnoz. This man has a great schnoz. And finally, Brian can jump. Now, I have feet issues, so jumping's pretty hard for me, but I do have flashbacks to a production of Newsies I did. And there we have it. My flaws connected with Brian's, my truths connected with Brian's, Waluigi's truths connected with Brian's, and Waluigi's truths connected with me. But there's still something missing. Ever since I started going down this path of egotistical mania, I never had a chance to stop and reflect. What does it all mean? We all know it. Brian is the perfect actor to play Waluigi. And maybe when he's inevitably cast, maybe Waluigi has equinophobia too. And maybe there'll be a spin-off show that needs that story told. And maybe that's for me. But I don't want to be a spin-off Brian. I don't want to be a spin-off Waluigi. I'm spin-off Brian. No. There's one other option. Hi, Doug Bowser. My name is Ian Sonnabend. I'm 14 years old, originally from New York City. I've got blue eyes and brown hair. Brian David Gilbert and I obviously share vital truths that make us perfect counterparts for each other. And since you have obviously already cast Brian as Waluigi, I believe it's only fair you cast me as young Waluigi for the inevitable flashback scenes that will be needed. Besides, I spent months on this. I didn't have the budget for a Red Bull, and you wouldn't let me down. Right, Doug? Doug, you wouldn't let me down. Doug, I'm broke. Doug, I need this. Doug. I would like to give a huge thank you to the Brian David Gilbert Discord servers. The links are in the descriptions. Alongside Melissa here, they help proofread and make sure everything flows smoothly. So, big thank you to them. That's enough. You can go now. Obviously, the biggest thank you to Brian himself, his contributions at Polygon, and his ability to spread joy through things that really have little meaning. Thank you.